Christopher Wray, pushing back on the use of the term spying when it comes to government surveillance during the Russia investigation. That, of course, is the word that the Attorney General Bill Barr used last month during a congressional hearing with the president picked up on.
Well, that's not the term I would use.
Thank you. So I would say that's a no to that question.
Well, I mean, look, there are lots of people have different colloquial phrases. I believe that the FBI is engaged in investigative activity, and part of investigative activity includes surveillance activity of different shapes and sizes. And to me, the key question is making sure that it's done by the book.
Very different picture, Jessica Schneider, is it not, from Bill Barr, who raised spying, says that he's investigating now, the investigators, the opening of this investigation. But would it be the FBI that would be investigating? And if the FBI director says it wasn't illegal, where does that leave us?
Well, the FBI Director Christopher Wray there dancing very carefully in this exact same committee hearing where it was William Barr just about a month ago who used that term spying that, of course, sort of raised some eyebrows when he used that term instead of the term surveillance. So the FBI Director this morning, just a few minutes ago, saying that that isn't a term he would use, and then going on to say that all of the warrants that the FBI secured, they were all adhered to. They were all gotten legally. They went through the court process. So let's take you back to a month ago when the Attorney General made that, gave that phrase, used the word spying when talking about some of those surveillance efforts. Here it was.
I think spying did occur. Yes, I think spying did occur.
Well, let me...
The question is whether it was adequately predicated. And I'm not suggesting it wasn't adequately predicated, but I'd need to explore that. I think it's my obligation.
So Senator Jeanne Shaheen from New Hampshire doing the questioning of William Barr there a month ago, and then today getting to ask now the director of the FBI that exact same question, whether or not he believed it was spying. And Jim, the director this morning, just a few minutes ago, saying that is not the term that he would use. And then he went even further. Among additional questioning from the Senator Shaheen, she asked in general, do FBI agents secure warrants for any type of surveillance? To that, the director answered yes. Then she went a step further and said for this particular surveillance, of course, we're talking about Carter Page, who had been part of the Trump campaign, but at the time the surveillance began was no longer part of the campaign. She said specifically for that surveillance, were there warrants issued? And the director said this is public knowledge. Yes, we went through the warrant process. And then finally, do you have any evidence that any illegal surveillance by the FBI occurred? That was the question from the senator, and Director Wray saying, I don't have any personal knowledge or evidence